I mean, wow. Wow.
Angel Reese is definitely finding her own, and I think
knowing the way they treat her, they would probably fine her and suspend her.
The behavior that Angel Reese has been displaying is embarrassing.
After putting up a strong showing with 22 points and 15 rebounds in a difficult 2-point loss to the Mystics, Angel Reese was suspended on July 7th. However, during a heated moment, she knocked a clipboard out of her coach's hands, and things took a wild turn, directly on national television. Now that the Chicago Sky have taken decisive action, the whole WNBA is in disbelief.
Today is another day of the Angel Reese drama because she has simply smacked the clipboard out of an assistant coach's hands. Yes.
Is walking over to the bench and she slaps the clipboard out of her coach's hand.
When you think the chaos around Angel Reese couldn't be more intense, she does this perfectly. Reese lost it while watching a nationally televised game between the Washington Mystics and the Chicago Sky. And no, we're not talking about a heated argument or a furious look. We're talking about the fact that she forcefully pushed the clipboard out of the hands of her assistant coach. Yes, she slapped it out of his hands after she had done watching live TV in front of millions of people.
Are you kidding me? That is one of the most disrespectful acts I've ever witnessed by a professional athlete towards their coach. One of their coaches.
The video swiftly gained popularity after Clutch Sports released it. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and so on. Fans weren't held back either. It was embarrassing and offensive. She needs to be suspended as well.
But this is some Bush League lack of respect. This behavior can't happen.
Next is the wild part. Since they were being blown out, emotions were running high, yet this wasn't a senseless game. No, this was a close quarters, decisive combat. The final score was 79-81. The Mystics prevailed by a slim margin. To be honest, Chicago should have had that one. But like the entire season, it eluded them.
Up losing by 2 points at the end of the game.
Angel reappeared on the court. 22 points, 15 rebounds, and 4 assists. There was another commanding double-double, as if it were just another Tuesday. It's no longer even news that she acts in this way. But for whatever reason, no one was talking about the stats, reporting on her performance, or commemorating yet another special night. You can infer anything from the clipboard slap that became the focal point of attention.
Angel Reese had a great game. She had 22 points, 15 rebounds. There were some questionable calls from the referees on both ends of the floor during this.
When you look at the numbers, it is absurd that she is carrying this team on her back. But it doesn't really matter when the team is sitting at 513. It's not only a bad record. That time of year is coming to an end. With every loss, the pressure also rises. The irritation is palpable. It eventually reached a breaking point because it was present in every timeout, possession, and sideline exchange. And it's the only thing being discussed at the moment.
She can't get out of her own way. And I don't give a rat's how frustrated she is.
Additionally, there are multiple clipboards involved in this. This is a team that seems confused, let's be honest. This is related to an exploding locker room. This relates to a leader who is clearly worn out. In fact, some admirers may say that she just radiates passion. Some might contend that there is a ticking time bomb and a lack of leadership.
Like, they are not doing well this season. I think that is evident. It doesn't look like they are going to make playoffs.
What is the fine she now receives? Suspended once again during an already turbulent season. Is this just additional noise? No one knows yet.
But it wasn't just a bad time.
That much is for sure. It might have been the tipping point for the Chicago Sky.
The Chicago Sky should suspend her for this.
Let's be direct. Chicago is turning into a filthy city, and we're talking about more than just missed layups or lost streaks. We're talking about a team that seems to be kept together by tape and hope, emotional outbursts, and leadership failures. The center of it all was Angel Reese.
Coach do not have control of this basketball team, hence why they could be losing these damn games.
Don't misinterpret now. Angel is a talent that cuts across all age groups. She is capable. She is familiar with the numbers. She has her highlight reels with her. She doesn't seem to be in control these days, though. On the court, her body language is loud. And I'm not just shouting for the ball or clapping her hands. I'm talking about coaches shrugging off eye rolls and heated arguments. Naturally, the now famous clipboard smack followed, dramatically appending everything.
She's a competitor. Love or hate Angel Reese, she's a competitor. She's a fierce competitor.
It was more than simply an angry scream when she slapped the clipboard out of her assistant coach's hands. The message was clear and comprehensive. I've had enough of you all. Through the screen, the anxiety was evident. Secondly, that was not a singular occurrence. That was the result of something that had clearly been boiling in the background.
She's right. The WNBA refs blow.
Conversely, fans are split. One side is defending her as if she is only passionate. She's had enough of losing. She possesses fire. Excuses have been fully abandoned by the other side. This is not leadership. There's chaos here, they say.
Now, guys, I'm not one to blow up negativity, but Angel Reese is supposed to be leading young women and being a great example to girls and kids all over the world.
The issue is that when you are Angel Reese, the team spokeswoman, the person with the cameras in your face, and the young women wearing your jersey, everything you do communicates a message. Moreover, she is not currently delivering a leadership message. It has to do with irritation, disobedience, and a group going awry.
Tyler Marsh has no control over this basketball team. At this point, it's looking like his leadership is questioned as a head coach with some of the tactics and things that go down with Angel Reese and this damn basketball team.
This brings us to the man with the whistle, Coach Tyler Marsh. Leading a group of people with strong personalities is never easy, let's be honest. However, people began to question who is truly in charge when that clipboard event occurred, and there was no immediate response, timeout, benching, or visible consequences.
Nobody care about the double-double no more, bro. We know Angel Reese can get double-doubles. This ain't, you know what I'm saying, at this point, it is what it is. This is what she does.
Because you do nothing when your best player publicly insults an assistant coach in such a way on national television. It does not, in fact, yell control. I don't seem to want to irritate her. And that's not leadership. It's childcare. Furthermore, Marsh's watch has malfunctioned before. The Sky have seen a lot of angry outbursts, chaos on the sidelines, and chemistry issues this season. One gamer is no longer the only one experiencing the problem. Culture is the problem, and when that happens, the coach will always face some criticism. Marsh's critics have been harsh lately, accusing him of having a poor and ineffective strategy and even asserting that his credibility is declining. It's a whole eclipse.